Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more What Remains of Edith Finch. Let me tell you something. I have got to be honest, that was probably the best goddamn part of this game. Because it was kind of fun trying to do the canning shit and the fantasy thing, and like it was really confusing, but it was kind of awesome. But oh my god, the end. Oh, Lewis. Oh,
Lewis's
Lewis.
funeral. My mom told me to start packing.
Oh.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Oh, this must have been... Okay, so we had a mini fridge area. This was obviously where we lived with our mom. Well, where Edith lived with her mom.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
What is it? 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Oh yeah, school and Jesus. Combine those. That sounds like a great idea. Disaster relief. Aw. Are we gonna find out what happened to, I guess not. She really did leave everything, like, even all of her pictures. Like, how could you do that? Like, it's a pretty window. That, right there. Okay.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Yeah, well.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
This house is trippy as fuck. Interesting. Oh. We get to climb
But it had to
shit.
end one way or another.
This is probably gonna be the end. This is probably gonna be the
All
shortest
that's left
part.
now was to tell you about that last night.
This might be a little bit longer. I'm kind of glad they saved Lewis for the end and made it that traumatic, because holy crap, that was horrifying. Oh, yeah, no, we are Edith. I think. Because we look
The
pregnant.
whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
So she sat here and wrote it all.
When she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
It's true, we never explored the library.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I think your children are dead because of your curse.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
So, and I think when we saw when
That
Edith was down
night,
there, she was pregnant,
the
so
tide went way, way out.
we really are Edith. Tidal wave?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
I would.
An earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
I wouldn't be going out there.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
God,
I wouldn't.
it smelled awful.
Yeah, I bet.
No,
But
I've seen that house every day of my life.
I wouldn't be going out there because tidal wave. We're gonna drown. We're gonna fucking die. Obviously not, but
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
I don't like this.
I started seeing things.
Don't like it.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I guess that's where we're gonna go find out.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, bye, Great Grandma Edie.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
No.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with this.
My mom didn't like to talk about it.
Just shake it, I guess. It's not shaking nearly
but
enough.
She started getting sick a lot.
Ew,
The rest
Mom.
happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
We're definitely Edith, because she was definitely pregnant when we sat down. I know I said that, but I think she was
Last
talking.
Finch left alive.
Except for you. Now. Poor kid.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
You're gonna die.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
But what about what Grandma saw?
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Are we gonna be born? This is kind of fucked up.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
I think we're being born.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, Things didn't work out that way.
Oh, I mean, I have no memories of my birth, and I'm sure nobody else does, but there you go! I guess that's what it's like.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aw. But we don't know what happened, what Grandma Edie saw! What did she say? I want to know! I want to read the fucking book in the library, damn it! What happened? I'm serious though. Like, Grandma Edie had a story. Like, and she was like, I need you to understand. And then it cuts off. Like, you don't get to find out what she saw. That's so fucking cold. Like, you get the mystery, what everyone else happened, but what did Grandma Edie what was she gonna tell us? Come on now. That's like, oh, that's so cold, man. Like they put like the kid pictures of everybody that worked on it. Bert, you're driving bonkers. Go on. No, this was, I mean, you're just learning about the family, and there's no like real mystery aside from like, ooh, curious about how they died. But I like the way they did it. Like, I like the way the house was like trippy as fuck, and you have to like wander around and, make your way through in the most obscure fashion. Like, you don't just get to like, oh, I'm gonna go climb through doors. Like, you have to, and there's a linear progression. Like, you can't skip around or anything. But, and it seems like even if you went different ways, like I went into Walter's room first instead of going down the hallway, but whatever it told you in the hallway, it didn't. It's not like if you did it out of sequence, it didn't make sense. You know what I mean? Although we could never get up to the attic. We never did get up to the I mean, I guess there was nothing to go up there, and we never got into the library. I mean, we did at the very end, but then we never found out what Great Grandma Edie was gonna tell us. Like, oh hey, what you have to understand what I saw. Okay, now we're never gonna find out. Come on, that was just mean. I don't know if there's anything. I'm assuming there's probably nothing after the credits, but I'm just curious if they like left any kind of thing in there, like at the end. Plus, the way they did the credits is really freaking cool. Because it's not just like a black screen with scroll. I mean, you've got like the little things, like all the different weird objects from the house and everything, and then like, I don't know, I like that. It's kind of neat. The can of peaches. It's like we're going through the memories of the house again. But yeah, yeah, it was good. It was good. I liked it. It was fun. I'm just really curious what Grandma Edie was going to tell. I mean, I'm assuming that they did that on purpose because, like, oh, we have no idea what the hell she would have told you, but it's like, oh my god, I want to know. But yeah. Poor kid. Poor whoever this kid is, because he's never going to know what happened to, I mean, well, he knows what happened to everyone, but who knows what happens to him? What's going to happen to this kid? And here's the weird thing. We're meant to obviously assume that this is way in the future when the kid was reading it, because he looked like, what, maybe 10? You know what I mean? you know, when you see him, but she died supposedly in 2017. I'm assuming that was the day he was born. She probably died in childbirth. Um, oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So you can choose and like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's kind of fun that you can do that. They should have filled in her 2017. She wasn't even 20. What was she, 18? Yeah, wow. 17 or 18, maybe. Well, obviously, that's true. She went back to the house when she was, what, 17? So, yeah. But, oh. So we kind of know what happened to Grandma Edie, but still. Damn. Anyway, I'm just kind of sad we never it's going to drive me bonkers for a while, but anyway, I am going to obviously wrap this part up here because it is the end, so I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did, but yeah, I will see you guys around in other Let's Plays. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.